ঠিক আছে। Prime Minister Tariq Rahman distributes family cards among marginal and low-income families in Maulvi Bazar. Announces family cards to be delivered to female tea workers within next years. People's money not to be laundered abroad anymore. People's money to be spent on their welfare. Prime Minister warns of taking strict action against money launderers. Price of rice stable and supply normal in market, says Commerce Minister after visiting rice market in capital. National Action Plan being prepared to form an independent media commission in country, says Information and Broadcasting Minister. Death sentence for accused Abir Ali in child Alina Islam Ayat murder case in Chattogram. Israel attacks Lebanon ignoring ceasefire, 4 people killed. Iran warns of tough response in such attacks continue. And in FIFA World Cup, Argentina beat Algeria by 3-0, Messi's first hat-trick in World Cup. Messi touches Germany's Miroslav Klose record of highest 16 goals in World Cup. Assalamu alaikum. Welcoming all news at 10. This is Nazneen Khalek Zubair. Those were the headlines. Now move on to the details. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has announced his government's firm stance against the siphoning of money abroad, stressing that public money belongs to the people and should be used to improve their lives and change their fortunes. He said this while addressing a program marking the inauguration of the third phase family card distribution program at the Victoria High School ground in Sri Mongol of Maulvi Bazar district today. The Prime Minister personally handed over family cards to 10 women representing beneficiary families before formally inaugurating the third phase of the program by pressing a button. He also distributed checks of financial assistance as housing support for tea workers, scholarships for children of tea workers and people with disabilities. Speaking on the occasion, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said family cards will be distributed to all female tea workers within the next year. He said that improving the fate of the people of the country is the main goal of PNP. The Prime Minister urged people to remain alert to what he termed efforts to create confusion and instability both inside and outside সংসদ. He said no one can destroy Bangladesh's democracy if the people remain united.
কিভাবে আগামী 1 বছরে 40 লক্ষ পরিবারের কাছে যেমন ফ্যামিলি কার্ড তুলে দেব, 40 লক্ষ কৃষকের কাছে আমরা কৃষক কার্ড তুলে দেব। দেখেছি কিভাবে জনগণের অর্থ বিগত 1 যুগ ধরে 17 বছর ধরে আমরা দেখেছি কিভাবে জনগণের অর্থ এই দেশ থেকে পাচার হয়ে গিয়েছিল। জনগণের অর্থ জনগণকে না দিয়ে একটি দল বিদেশে পাচার করে দিয়েছিল। প্রিয় ভাই বোনেরা, যারা বলে কোত্থেকে আসবে ফ্যামিলি কার্ডের টাকা, কোত্থেকে আসবে কৃষক কার্ডের টাকা, কোত্থেকে আসবে, তাদের উদ্দেশ্যে বলতে চাই এই জনগণের টাকা আর পাচার হতে দেব না আমরা। জনগণের টাকা দিয়ে জনগণের জন্য কাজ করা হবে, জনগণের অর্থ দিয়ে দেশের জন্য কাজ করা হবে, দেশের ভাগ্যের পরিবর্তনের জন্য কাজ করা হবে, জনগণের জন্য কাজ করা হবে। কাজে ইনশাআল্লাহ টাকার কোনো অভাব হবে না। আসুন, যারা এই দেশ থেকে টাকা পাচার করেছে, যারা এই দেশ থেকে টাকা বাইরে পাঠাতে চায়, জনগণের অর্থ টাকা বিদেশে পাঠাতে চায়, আমরা আজ থেকে তাদের বিরুদ্ধে কঠোর অবস্থান গ্রহণ করব।
Social Welfare Minister Professor Dr. Ezadem Zahid Hussain chaired the event, while State Minister Farzana Sharmin, Maulavi Bazar District BNP convener Fazil Korimon, Maulavi Bazar 4 constituency MP Mujibur Rahman Chaudhry, Additional Secretary of the Ministry of Social Welfare Kamaluddin Bishash and beneficiaries Shuli Rani Dash and Wajeda Begum also spoke on the function. Later, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman handed over family cards to the recipients at the Maulavi Bazar Government High School premises. At the same time, the Prime Minister inaugurated the family card distribution program in 19 districts of the country. At the event, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said that the BNP government is for everyone who voted in the February 12 election as well as those who did not vote.
বারো তারিখের নির্বাচন পর্যন্ত আমরা একটি দল ছিলাম, একটি রাজনৈতিক দল, কিন্তু 17 তারিখে যখন আমরা সরকার গঠন করেছি, আমরা তখন বাংলাদেশের প্রত্যেক শ্রেণী পেশা মানুষের সরকার। এটি কারা আমাদেরকে ভোট দিয়েছে, কারা আমাদেরকে ভোট দেয়নি, সেটি আমাদের কাছে বিবেচ্য নয়। এই বর্তমান সরকার, সরকারকে যারা ভোট দিয়েছে তাদের যেমন বর্তমান সরকার, যারা বর্তমান সরকারকে ভোট দেয়নি তাদেরও সরকার হলো বর্তমান সরকার। আমরা সকলের জন্য কাজ করতে চাই, আমরা সকল ধর্ম মানুষের জন্য কাজ করতে চাই, সকল শ্রেণী পেশার মানুষের কাজ করতে চাই। আমাদের কাছে মুখ্য বিষয় হচ্ছে, বর্তমান সরকারের মুখ্য বুদ্ধি হচ্ছে যে বাংলাদেশের জনগণ এবং বাংলাদেশের মানুষ।
The program was chaired by Social Welfare and Women and Children Affairs Minister Ezadem Zahid Hussain, Expatriates Welfare and Overseas Employment Minister Ariful Haq Chaudhry, State Minister for Social Welfare Farhana Sharmin, Chief Whip MD Mohammad G.K. Gauss, Maulavi Bazar 3 lawmaker Nasir Rahman and BNP Standing Committee member Goyeshwar Chandra Roy, who joined virtually from Keraniganj, also spoke. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman exchanged views with the leaders of Maulavi Bazar District BNP. The Prime Minister participated in the meeting as the chief guest at the M. Saifur Rahman Convention Hall in Niteshwar, Gyasnagar on Sri Mongol Road, Maulavi Bazar this evening. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman expressed the hope that the measures taken by his government will increase the tax to GDP ratio by 2% within 1 year and up to 10% within 5 years. The Premier said this while replying to a stir-table question in the Jatiya সংসদ this afternoon. Highlighting the government's measures taken to increase the tax to GDP ratio, the Prime Minister said the National Board of Revenue (NBR) has already adopted a medium and long-term revenue strategy in this regard. Earlier, the House resumed its sitting with Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed in the chair. Replying to a question, Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed told the Jatiya সংসদ that strengthening of the Department of Narcotics Control is highly relevant in the face of the growing drug menace nationwide, while the department has been working relentlessly to curb narcotics trafficking and abuse. The Home Minister said the increase in ice addiction cases was alarming and highlighted the need for stronger and more coordinated efforts to combat the spread of narcotics in the country. The minister also reaffirmed the government's commitment to strengthening anti-narcotics measures and enhancing the operational capacity of the DNC to address emerging drug-related challenges across the country. Meanwhile, Primary and Mass Education and Education Minister Dr. N.M. Ehsanul Haq Milon said in Jatiya সংসদ that the recruitment and promotion of thousands of teachers as well as appointments to key administrative positions in educational institutions across the country have remained stalled for a long time due to various legal complications. The minister made the statement in Parliament under Rule 300 of the Rules of Procedure. The minister said that since assuming office, he has been working to resolve these legal complexities. The Education Minister noted that thousands of cases related to education and primary education are currently pending in courts, seriously hampering administrative activities in the sector. The House is adjourned till 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. UN Associate Body, UN Women Country Representative Gitanjali Singh called on Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed Bir Bikram at his Sanshad Bhavan office today. The Speaker said that the government is considering any violence against women and children with utmost sensitivity. In this regard, the Speaker cited the example of completing the much talked about trial of Ramisa killing within 1 month. He highlighted the distribution of family card and farmer card among the housewives during the present government for women empowerment of the needy families. Women empowerment will be ensured through these development programs, the Speaker added. Secretary of Sanshad Secretariat Barrister Mohammad Ghulam Sarwar Bhuiya and Bangladesh's Deputy Country Representative of UN Women Nobinath Sinha were present among others. Japanese ambassador to Bangladesh Raida Chinichi called on Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed Bir Bikram at his Sanshad Bhavan office today. The Speaker termed Japan as a long-tested, sincere friendly of the country and sought its cooperation in exporting skilled manpower from Bangladesh. The envoy said that the Japanese government consider with highest importance on strategic partnership of the two countries, economic cooperation, boosting investment, trade expansion and development of Bangladesh's infrastructure growth. Secretary of Sanshad Secretariat Barrister Mohammad Ghulam Sarwar Bhuiya was present during the meeting. Commerce Minister Khandakar Abdul Muqtadir today said the rice market remains stable and supply is normal. He noted that some variation in prices exists depending on the quality of rice, which is a normal market phenomenon. After visiting the Badamtoli wholesale rice market and the Noya Bazar kitchen market, the minister shared his observations with a group of journalists at the Bangladesh Secretariat. State Minister for Food Abdul Bari was also present. The Commerce Minister said wholesale rice prices were reviewed following reports published in the mass media. However, he claimed that the information presented in some media reports did not match the actual market indicators. State Minister for Food Abdul Bari said there was no shortage or disruption in the supply of food grains. He added that the government currently has emergency reserve for 20 lakh tons of food grains against a reserve target of 13 lakh tons. European Union Ambassador Michael Miller paid a courtesy call on Information and Broadcasting Minister Zainuddin Shapon at the latest Secretariat office today. During the meeting, they discussed various issues including independent media. Zainuddin Shapon said the government is committed to ensure media freedom. At the same time, it will also protect people from misinformation and disinformation. The government is working to form an independent media commission for this purpose, he added. He also said the media commission will be formed through a national action plan based on opinions from all stakeholders via a draft committee. The EU ambassador praised the initiative to form a media commission and expressed the European Union's interest in providing full cooperation in this regard. South Korean ambassador to Bangladesh Ji Jun Kim paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs advisor Humayun Kabir. The meeting was held today at the Prime Minister's office in Tejgaon. During the meeting, both sides discussed various issues related to further expanding this existing friendly relations and mutual cooperation between Bangladesh and South Korea. They particularly emphasized on strengthening cooperation in the areas of trade, investment, technology, industrialization, infrastructure development, human resource development, and skills enhancement. The South Korean ambassador praised Bangladesh's rapid economic progress and investment-friendly environment. He highlighted South Korea's interest in investing in Bangladesh electronics manufacturing and technology sectors. Ji Jun Kim also expressed interest in expanding cooperation and investment in the country's renewable energy, information technology, manufacturing industries, and other promising sectors. At that time, Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir commended the growing economic and development partnership between Bangladesh and South Korea and emphasized the need to further strengthen bilateral trade and investment, technology transfer, and industrial cooperation. He welcomed greater South Korean investment in Bangladesh and assured the government's full support in facilitating such investments. A Chattogram court has sentenced the prime suspect accused Abir Ali to death for the murder of child Alina Islam Ayat, whose body was dismembered and dumped into the sea after the killing 4 years ago. The verdict in the widely discussed case was delivered today by the 6th Additional Metropolitan Session Judge Court of Chattogram. On November 14, 2022, 5-year-old Alina Islam Ayat, daughter of Sohel Rana, a resident of Washmunshi Bari in Nayarhat under the EPZ police station area of the city, was murdered. The brutal killing sparked nationwide outrage and widespread public attention across the country. Now, international news.